Hi, this is Mark Mitford, and it's Friday, so guess what? We're doing Mark's 3 and 3, where we actually talk about three great arts HR tips in 3 minutes. So, with that, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling here. Today, we're going to be talking about folks that are actually they have remote and hybrid workers, and they are struggling with a number of things as we go into, I guess, the post-COVID era but with remote workers and also hybrid workers. And of course, for definitions, hybrid workers, they come into the office a couple days a week, they work from home a couple of days a week. But one of the key things we need, well, here's a couple of key things we need to focus on. So, number one, you got to really focus on keeping your culture. It's got to be very, very intentional about how you keep your company culture. It could be as simple as doing perhaps either virtual or in person town hall meetings monthly or at least quarterly for all of your employees to feel like they're staying together and they are staying connected within the organization. That's really, really critical. The next one we wanted to discuss for you is manager employee relationships. I'm a big fan of doing touch base meetings. These are they're not performance reviews, these are just simply how are you doing? So the key thing is here with those manager relationships. A lot of times, what I do with organizations that have a hybrid or remote workforce, I say just tell the managers schedule them. We schedule everything else on our calendars. Schedule at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes per week to actually spend time not talking about projects or not talking about things like that, simply just checking in with your employees. Find out how they're doing, what kind of things they need from you, how their week's going, just to keep that level of connectedness. The more you can do that, the more critical it is, and the better type of environment and the better engagement you'll have from your employee. And lastly, but number three is productivity. I know it's a mixed bag. Some people say, oh, how do I know these people are productive? They're probably out there walking their dog or getting their groceries or getting their hair done, whatever. But the key thing is have goals and objectives for your folks. When I look at it to exempt level employees who are paid a set salary, they should always be measured on productivity, not how often you see them when they come into the office, when they leave the office, when they're online or offline. Have good goals and objectives, folks, and measure your people about getting key metrics, key goals done that support the business. And that's one of those basic things that every company should do, regardless if they're in office, remote, or whatever you've got going on. Make sure every year, at least, you have really clear goals and objectives to measure employees again. So that's three, and I'm out of time. So guess what? That's it for today. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye bye.